Why should we praise God when the world feels like it's burning down? Here's what Psalm 29 says, and it might surprise you. Hey, I'm Crystal, and this space is for believers who praise with bruises. Psalm 29 isn't just about worship. It's a reminder of why we worship, especially when life gets chaotic. David opens Psalm 29 with a command. Ascribe to the Lord, O heavenly beings. Ascribe to the Lord glory and strength. He's not just saying praise God. He's saying recognize who he is. Remind each other. That's the heart of this psalm. Praise isn't always a reaction to good news. It's a weapon in the storm. David goes on to describe God's voice as powerful, shaking the wilderness, splitting trees, striking like fire. And here's where verses 6 and 8 might throw people. He makes Lebanon skip like a calf. The voice of the Lord shakes the desert. Those images feel wild because they are. David is using poetic language to say God's presence disrupts everything. Even the strongest mountains, like Lebanon and Syrian, tremble like newborn calves. Even dry, lifeless places, like Kadesh, can't stay still when he speaks. In other words, God's glory shakes up whatever looks unshakable. And that's exactly why we praise. Not because life is always peaceful, but because his power never changes. David ends with this: the Lord gives strength to his people. The Lord blesses his people with peace. We praise not just to glorify God, but to remind each other of his strength and peace, especially when the ground is moving. So if you're in the middle of a personal earthquake, keep praising, not because you feel like it, but because God is worthy. Let me know if God has ever shaken up your world to show you something deeper. And hey, share this with somebody who needs a reminder. God is still on the throne.